This will be the showcase for the Walther CP Sport. This gun came compliments from Airgun Source, so I want to personally thank them for giving me this gun so I can review it for you guys. Right off the start, we'll just talk about the overall gun itself. It's not a blowback, despite the way this the ammo is loaded. It pretty much pops open, like so. Right here you have your rotary magazine. Put that right back. This part doesn't move, it's stationary. The only part that moves is this front part right here, as you can see, and it's not a blowback. So that might be a minus for some people and a plus for others, but it's all in your personal opinion. Takes pellets, as you can see right there. It's got a pellet icon showing you that. And one of the cool features about this, which isn't seen in a whole lot of guns just yet, is this next generation CO2 cartridge here. Before I put any CO2 in, just show you how it works. It goes in the bottom of the gun like that, so it's concealed. There's no little screws, no real knobs that you can really see. Pops out with this little switch here on the trigger guard. And there you go. Lots of people will really like this because the people I've been talking to, they really like this, the fact that it kind of comes out, and you don't have, and people with bigger hands generally sometimes may have a problem with loading them in with the knobs. This gives you the advantage to put your CO2 in, tighten it from the bottom there, and then when it's tight enough, all you gotta do, you turn it. You won't lose nearly as much CO2 with this as you will with the turn knobs, because guaranteed you're gonna lose just a bit, but this one guarantees that it seals nicely. As you can hear, no hissing. Up to the microphone there. And also it comes out. I mean, what else more could you want? You got the whole mobility thing, and you can put it right in. Let's just say, I don't know, you had to take it out for whatever reason. It comes out, no CO2 is lost. Yeah, I really like this feature. It's really nice to have this CO2 separately sealed. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah, that's definitely the biggest plus about this gun, is that it comes with it. Other than that, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Here's your safety, on, off, or off and on, and sights, pretty basic. Here's your rail for any laser sighting or flashlights or any other accessory that you'd want to put on there. So since we've already explained all this, we'll go shoot it off and test out the accuracy. Next clip. Alright, one thing that I didn't show you was that since this gun comes out like this, it's a good idea not to push it in like that, mainly because you don't want your hand in front of the barrel. You probably want to take it from the bottom and slide it in like that. That way you have no contact with the barrel up here, so you won't shoot your hand or anything by accident. As for the accuracy for this gun, I'd actually have to say it's pretty good. Despite what you saw actually at the beginning of the video where you saw me really sucking at hitting everything, it wasn't actually my fault. Not that I'm trying to pass blame because, you know, I couldn't hit anything, but it was mainly because I didn't have this properly sighted. So you're probably going to have to do that when you get this gun. Mine shot really close to, probably I'd have to say, to the bottom left, and I'd probably have to raise the sights a little bit because I kind of had to lob it with the sight. If you can understand what that means, I'm not even sure what that means, but I definitely had to sight this where the pellets were going were consistent enough that I could actually compensate for where they're going by kind of angling it properly. So I'd have to say, if you have this sighted, it's definitely going to be a lot more accurate than what you just saw me do. That's probably about it with the accuracy. I'd have to say that it's very accurate, pretty consistent with its feet per second. And the flathead pellets, I mean, pellets are just generally accurate, so I would definitely say that this is a very good accurate gun. It's nice and durable too. The internals are metal, the exterior is plastic. Even the trigger is plastic, but I mean it doesn't feel cheap. It's a fairly heavy gun actually. I like the grip is nice and big. There's actually an interchangeable part right here where you can change it. I'm not sure where you'd actually get the grips from, but you can change them for sure. I would take it off, but there's a spring and the back grip just goes flying off, and I don't really feel like putting it back on. So if you do change it, just be aware that this is going to go flying off, and it's not the easiest thing to put back on, but you can do it. I definitely check this gun out if you're looking for a much cheaper version of the other Walther guns. I mean, it is plastic versus metal, but I mean it still feels nice and solid. The internals look like they'll last for a long time with proper care. Other than that, for $100, this will probably be your kind of budget Walther gun if you're not looking to buy one of those high-end CP99, I think, or CP88. I'm not too sure, but this is definitely kind of in between range. It feels like it's gonna last if you take care of it. So I'll definitely check this one out if you're looking for a great Walther gun that's in your price range. It's definitely reliable. Just remember to sight it, and it'll probably get you hitting the targets in no time. So we'll come up with a new video sooner than I got with this one. Next video is going to be on the Walther SG, I think it's 9000. Yep, Walther SG 9000. I'll give you actually a little preview before I even do the preview.